You set your alarm, crawl into bed, and do the math. If you fall asleep right now, you get exactly 8 hours. But instead, you spend the night tossing and turning, only to wake up exhausted. Logging 8 hours in bed does not equal 8 hours of restorative sleep. If your sleep architecture, the biological cycling between deep and REM stages, is constantly interrupted, the quantity of hours means nothing. You can easily sleep for 8 hours and still wake up feeling physically wrecked because the quality was terrible. To fix this, we have to stop treating sleep as an isolated event that happens at night. We are going to build a strict, personalized 24-hour protocol. By setting exact daily cutoffs for your behaviors, we can systematically eliminate that morning exhaustion. Before we begin, grab a piece of paper and a pen. You are going to build your own specific timeline right alongside this tutorial. Conquering poor sleep requires a shift in mindset. We are moving away from passively hoping you'll drift off to actively executing a biological system. Step 1 is optimizing your physical environment. To initiate sleep, your body relies on a non-negotiable biological trigger. It must drop its core temperature. If your bedroom is warm, you are actively fighting the mechanism that makes sleep possible. Set your thermostat between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That is cooler than most people prefer during the day, but it prevents the tossing, turning, and temperature dysregulation that suppresses your deep sleep stages. Next, address the light. Your brain interprets light as a chemical signal that the sun is up, which suppresses melatonin production. That includes the tiny LED on your phone charger or the standby light on your television. The standard here is aggressive darkness. Use blackout curtains, put your phone face down, and tape over every LED indicator in the room. If you can see your own hand in front of your face, your room is too bright. Finally, we need to apply stimulus control. Your brain connects environments to specific behaviors. If you work, eat, or scroll on your phone in bed, your brain doesn't know what mode to enter when you lie down. Going forward, the bed is exclusively for sleep and intimacy. If you fail to optimize this physical space, your body loses its natural physiological triggers for rest. Fix the room first. Now we start building your timeline. Step 2 begins with the anchor variable, a single, non-negotiable wake-up time. Choose an hour and apply it to all 7 days of the week. When you wake up at 6 a.m. for work, but sleep until noon on Saturday, you biologically confuse your internal clock. Researchers call this social jet lag. You are giving yourself the physical symptoms of crossing time zones without ever leaving your house. Warning tone: once you are awake, watch your caffeine intake. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours. If you drink a coffee late in the day, a quarter of that stimulant is still active in your system at 4 a.m., ruining your nighttime sleep architecture. Write down a strict 2 p.m. cutoff for all caffeine on your timeline. This includes tea, energy drinks, and supplements. If you need to nap, set a strict maximum limit of 25 minutes and complete them by 3 p.m. Sleeping longer or later reduces the physical sleep pressure you need to feel tired at night. Similarly, avoid high-intensity exercise within 3 hours of bedtime. Heavy physical activity acts as a stimulant, spiking your cortisol levels and raising that core body temperature we just worked so hard to lower. These daytime schedule violations are the invisible culprits. They sabotage your ability to fall asleep 8 hours before you even get into bed. Step 3 tackles the end of your day. Your body has a choice. It can actively digest food, or it can initiate deep sleep. It cannot do both well at the same time. Digestion generates heat and diverts internal resources, leading to poor sleep cycling. On your paper, set a cutoff for all heavy meals and alcohol at exactly 3 hours before your target bedtime. Using alcohol as a nightcap is a biological trap. Alcohol induces sedation, which feels like sleep, but it chemically suppresses the REM cycles your brain uses to process memories. You spend the night unconscious, but you aren't actually resting. Next, write down a screen cutoff 1 hour before bed. This stops the chemical signaling of daytime stimulation. Finally, 30 minutes before you lie down, do a brain dump. Take a physical notepad and write down every task, worry, and random thoughts swirling in your head. By enforcing this pre-bed buffer, you artificially simulate a sunset. You force your brain to transition out of high alert performance mode and steadily drop into recovery mode. Step 4 is execution. If you get into bed and cannot sleep after 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and read something uninteresting in dim light. Staying in bed while anxious builds an association between your mattress and frustration. When your morning alarm finally rings, do not negotiate. Hitting the snooze button yanks your brain out of a new, incomplete sleep cycle. This creates sleep inertia, a severe morning brain fog that leaves you far groggier than simply getting up the first time. If necessary, put your alarm across the room so you have to physically stand up to turn it off. Feet on the floor immediately. As you run this protocol, stop chasing exactly 8 hours of sleep. It is an oversimplified myth. Biological needs vary. Some adults function optimally on 7 hours, while others require 9. The ultimate metric of success is not forcing a specific duration. Success is going through your sleep cycles efficiently and waking up naturally, refreshed, before the alarm even sounds. I need to be clear. The first 7 days of this protocol will be painful. You will experience caffeine withdrawal in the afternoon, and your body will actively resist your new, strict morning alarm. You cannot pay off years of sleep debt with one weekend binge. Repairing the damage requires consistent, week-over-week biological deposits. But if you commit to this exact written schedule for 3 full weeks, your body will adjust. You will permanently reset your circadian rhythm, and you will stop needing multiple alarms to drag yourself out of bed. Lock in your commitment right now. Post your new, non-negotiable daily wake-up time in the comments below, and start executing your customized protocol tonight.